has to be such a fucking shit show every time. How do I want to do it? I want to do
the teleprompter.
Yeah.
And then you just exit. You just click the X. Oh yeah, we definitely got to change the speed.
And I think we just said it's 18 maybe.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to B-Side, a music podcast for anyone who takes their playlist personally and their pop culture a little too seriously. Hosted by me, Heather Lovelady, aka Proper Fangirl, and my roommate,
Jonas Stewart. It's a weekly rewind of the best drops, worst decisions, emotional bridges, tour chaos, and the deep cuts we're still not over.
Think music news with opinions, throwbacks with feelings, and enough sarcasm to count as therapy. And boy, do we need it today. And again, we just hit the X. Okay, guys, it's fine. And then you get to click that off. Okay. I want you to... I need a round of applause for the setup today. Okay? Where's the loud clapping? It was a lot of trouble. We're trying something different. There's 18 books. There's 3 lights. There's 3 cameras. There's 1 microphone. There's 3 pieces of paper and 2 people that are sweating just a little bit. Did I say 3 people?
No, you said 2.
Okay. I was like,
there's a third person.
I was like, we only wish. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. How's everybody this week? Are you good? Are you happy? Are you well? We're doing this on a different night. So this is after a long day of work for me.
Uh-huh.
And we're excited.
Yes, we are excited.
We are. We are excited.
We have to convince ourselves. No, we don't have to convince ourselves. We are excited.
No, we
like doing this.
No, I really do like doing this. And once we get into it, it'll be better. So if you're starting and you're like, wow, this is really shit, just hold on a second.
Give us a second.
Let me warm you up. Let me get you in the mood. A little shimmy, a little shake. It's going to be fine. It's going to be good. All right, we're going to start with, oh shit. You know what we mean?
Things. Would that be on the floor over there?
We're just going to describe it today.
Oh, lovely.
Improv. And I don't even have it written all out. I don't even have that page over here. Ready? Cue the rewind, where we review the last week of the music industry in a hot, new, fun, ridiculous way. That's going to be so fun. I wrote that myself on the fly. Didn't I do good? That was improv. Let's cue the rewind. It's just the news.
Yes.
It's the tea.
We're rewinding from the week.
Yeah, 1 week. 1 week in the music industry. What happened this week? The stuff that you might have missed on TikTok.
Yes.
Or Instagram. Or whatever. Are you on Lemon 8? Who's on Lemon 8?
I don't know.
I keep getting notifications on TikTok where people keep saying, so-and-so wants to follow you on Lemon 8. I was like, well, I'm not on Lemon 8, so I don't know why you're following me there because I'm not there. Can you follow me on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm already sweating. Oh my God. Okay. The news. So this week. What's happened? Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm going to go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Gracie Abrams is teasing new music. First of all, I didn't know how incredibly adorable she is as a human being, but she is so cute. She's a wisp of a woman and so cute with the short hair. And so few people, not so few people, but only certain people look really good with like the bob. And she does the bob so well.
Yeah, it's not giving Farquaad.
Hallelujah.
Or Edna Mode. Those are the other bob people.
What is the Edna Mode? Is that from
The
Incredibles?
So yeah, no, she's not giving that.
No,
she does it well.
She gives like whimsical fairy vibe. She goes onto the stage with a giant like journal notebook thing. I think I've seen her do like sharing from that maybe.
Okay.
How precious is that?
That's so cute.
Also, Whiff is going to be touring with her.
Griff.
Did I say? It looks like I wrote Whiff.
Yes.
I knew that.
Yes.
Whiff is going to be touring with her, aka Griff. I knew that, guys.
Yes, we knew it. We're here. They're with us too. They're probably having a struggle week.
Like, do these people know the artist? Some of them. I do know Griff, but I strangely wrote. Maybe I was trying to write Griff, but I wrote Whiff.
Well.
And I knew that. So that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If we're not doing it wrong.
I guess not.
Okay. What do you have?
What do I have? I don't know what I have.
Let's see.
My handwriting is all over the place. Oh, okay. So this week, Scott Hoying from Pentatonics, the tall blonde,
Okay.
he did a collab for Disney, and so he did a song, like orchestrated the whole thing and like sang on it and stuff for
Didn't he
a
help
Disney
Brittany
show.
Broski do her song?
I think so.
Yeah. So is he like a producer?
I think so.
Okay. What is his name?
Scott Hoying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because he got married.
No, that was his.
That was his
name
original
before.
name?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was his maiden name?
I don't. I don't know if they have
Happy Pride.
I don't know if they have a married name or if they just kept their names.
Okay.
Or if his partner took his name.
I'm literally sweating. Okay, and if you didn't see that, what did he do when at his wedding?
Oh yes,
He did a dance thing with what is the artist?
Koss and Mayer. They were the dancers, the artist.
But there was an artist that he was doing all the songs from, I thought.
Oh,
Like one artist.
I don't know.
Y'all tell us in the comments.
I can't remember.
You'll look it up and you'll tell us. You know more than we do.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
exciting, especially too because he's a Disney person. Like he talked about how it's always been like really cool, and that part of those shows always make me cry because it's always like the colorful.
She was going to do Colors of the Wind. She was about to throw some leaves at you that were going in a swirly whirly way in Pocahontas. I felt that. Is that what was coming?
Maybe. But yes. But yeah, so then his voice and his song is going to be in the show now.
That's exciting. That's exciting. But when I interviewed Rachel Bond, she was her entire life's dream is to be like a Disney princess. Y'all go find Rachel Bond. She could totally do it. She'd be a great Disney princess. Give what's her face a break. What's her name? Kristen Bell.
Oh,
she could take a break. Not like it. Naked. I love. I would say like
see your rest.
Sit down and let Rachel Bond. No, I don't mean it. Jesus. Y'all, if y'all take that, and I'm sweating. There's too many lights.
Oh, gosh.
Did you see us?
My phone is here.
Okay. Okay, Lord Jesus. Oh, you can't see your phone. Well, we didn't notice that. It's okay. It's just going to be what it is. Again, it can't be perfect. Stop expecting perfection from us. We can't do it yet.
There's too many things.
But when we do, then it'll still be chaos, except with really good lighting and cameras and a sound. Bling, bling, bling. I can't wait for the piano. It's right here.
There'll be enough
space. Right. We are so close. I did just get paid. Who knows what'll happen this week? Who needs food? Somber is a newer artist. I don't know how brand new he is, but he's new to me. And how I found him is he performed on the Jimmy Fallon show.
Okay.
He is about 7'12".
Okay.
Which is no, he's really, really tall. I used to say that, like, oh my God, he's so tall, he's 6'12". And I don't know why my brain wants to do that. And so, you can say 6'10",
gotcha,
which is crazy tall. Like, right. But why would I say 6'12", knowing that the 12 makes it 7 feet? What? Whatever, it's fine. Okay, he's very tall, and he was on Jimmy Fallon, and he had a mic stand that had a wobble, like a drip, and he could. I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't a ball. It was like a drip, like a droplet.
Yeah,
a large silver droplet, which I thought was super cool. But anyway, he's really tall and he's adorable. He did just chip his tooth
on the mic.
And then, yeah, he jumped down and the front tooth. So I hope he got that fixed. But he earned the first radio charting #1 on the alternative thingamabobby with Back to Friends.
Okay.
The alternative, what did I say? Ultima Bobby. Anyway, he's charting in alternative music.
Yes.
With a song called Back to Friends. And I think he's super cute. And I think he's on the rise.
Okay.
So I want you to know about him. SOMBR.
So everybody needs to check him out then.
Go check him out. He's adorable.
Okay.
He's like if you stretched Benson Boone 1.5
Hmm.
feet. And then you gave him a fun microphone pole and didn't flip him, but he did jump. And he broke his tooth.
Uh-huh.
But anyway,
Okay.
I think he makes fun stuff, cool stuff,
Okay.
alternative, not Benson Boone stuff.
Okay.
But we have Benson Boone for that.
True.
So.
True.
Okay, that was a long one. Okay, what else do you have? This could take 3 days.
Oh gosh. Shout out to all of the artists who are using their platform this week with the crazy stuff that's been happening. I just want to say I appreciate the artists that we know and love who speak out about things that are also important to them.
Yes. I have the song that I'm sharing this week in Felt That in My Bridge. If you need to have an emotional break, I'm not going to start crying. If you need to have an emotional breakdown because your heart is breaking, because families are being torn apart and humans aren't being valued, this is a song that will help you. That's my favorite thing about music. I think music can help you through any emotion that you're having, whether you're angry or you're sad or you're happy or glad or you're proud and gay or straight and sad, I guess, right? You're sad. Anyway, whatever you are, there's a song for you. And the song that I have for Felt That in My Bridge really kind of relates to everything that's happening right now with immigrants in our country. So, yeah, been an emotional week for, I'm sure, a lot of people.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you for everybody that uses their platform to speak out and stand up.
Everybody stay strong and stay safe.
Yeah. Crazy. There are all kinds of stuff in Atlanta today. Did you see all the state troopers coming in?
Yep.
Anyway, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Crazy world.
Yeah. May the Lord bless us and keep us. And if it's not the Lord, Harry Styles. And if it's not Harry Styles, then Louis Tomlinson. And if it's not Louis Tomlinson, well, then one of our artists, your artist may save us. Oh, gracious. Good news. 4 of the 7 BTS members are back from their 18-month stint in the army, in the Korean army. So we've got 4 of 7. The rest are supposed to be coming at the end of the month. So, and I don't know how to say their names. And if I try to say it, y'all will rip me to shreds. But they're getting it back together. And what did they do? You said they did something.
I think Ava was talking about it.
Oh, Ava told us something they did.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they did, but they're back. 4 of the 7.
Yeah.
So safety and happiness and all the good stuff and all the BTS fans, the BTS army. Ooh.
Yes, it'll be.
Bring us some new music. Lord Jesus, we need some good stuff for the summer. Okay, what else do you got?
The new Grammy categories.
Oh.
Which people have been talking about, which have been very interesting comments. But they're reviving one, which is Best Album Cover, which I thought that's cool.
Okay, yeah.
For the artists and people that they collab with.
I mean, that's art too. And it does matter when you go to get an album, what is on the cover. And you're going, this is cool. Hey, grab Funny Little Fears. I wanted to show you guys this the other week and we didn't have it nearby. But look how cute he is. Look at this munchkin. Look how pretty. Look at his. I do that to every single person. I don't know what that means. We'll put him up. It's very light though. I don't know if he just didn't write me a letter or what, but
in it.
Yeah, it's light. Didn't it feel light?
It did feel a little light.
I don't know what that means. But anyway, okay, so album cover art. That's good.
Yes, and then the 2 that have been having a little bit of controversy. So now they've split up the Country Album Award. So it's best.
It's not enough that you got. Okay, I'm not going to start arguing before I even know.
Best Traditional Country Album.
Shut up.
And Best Contemporary.
Shut up.
Country Album.
Oh, so that Beyonce can be in the contemporary and the Dierks Bentley can be in the.
Well,
y'all got the CMT Awards. You have an entire.
Yeah, that's dedicated.
Where's the Hip Hop Awards? Are there Hip Hop Awards?
I mean, there's BET.
Yeah, but that's not just music, is it? It's just music?
And all the music related stuff. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's movies and stuff in it.
Are you sure?
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. Y'all tell us.
Those did happen this week too.
That happened this week. The BET Awards.
Yes.
who said something really, oh, God bless Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
He got up there and delivered an emotional message. He was unwell. He had a stroke. And his kids were there.
Doing well in the hospital.
He talked about his kid with all the hair.
Yes. And they were crying.
I don't know how I would feel if my dad brought up all of my hair. It was low-key a lot of hair. Like it was like a kind of Diana Ross, but like forward and kind of hovering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a full fro.
I mean, but you know, kind of not giving you a lot of access. You know, very emo.
But I feel like that goes with them, though. I feel like that's their vibe, like kind of hidden.
Do they do music?
But really, well, they brought their guitar. That was what he mentioned.
Oh yeah.
So maybe they are an artist, and they're just not like. Maybe they're a little.
Oh my God! Did you see this week the thing that I sent you about Ray's sister?
Yes, I didn't know that she sang.
And what? It's like a word name.
Oh, her stage name.
Yeah, like anthropology or something.
I don't remember, but whatever that clip was that you sent me, I was like, wow.
Like super. Okay, so go look up Ray's sister, and we would tell you. I didn't write that down.
It's okay. We were all over the place.
I'm telling you, guys.
Just follow along with us.
Just literally, just write it down. Look it up. Ray's sister.
Yes.
She's got kind of an emo, cool. I don't know. I would say emo. I would say alternative.
Okay.
What would you say?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because it's not like dark.
Yeah,
but it is.
She wasn't frightening me.
Yeah, no.
Alternative is not scary though.
No.
I mean, it can be.
Yeah, depending.
It's depending. I mean, Louis Tomlinson wants to be alternative, and he's not scary at all.
And I was going to say there are some pop artists that can be scary. It's just art is subjective. Yes. Subjective. So some things are scary
to us,
and some things
may not be to you. Me. You may love it. Yes. You may think, "Ooh, I love devil horns and different color eyeballs," and I love freedom of expression.
Yes,
and I love interesting, and I love not normal. I really do, but it does scare me a little bit. I mean, look at me. Like. Okay. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, the couple that I need to get married and have babies. We're at a hockey game yesterday, and then Taylor Swift had stopped by the hospital to say hi to some folks, cheer them up. First of all, she was in the tiniest little romper that I've ever seen. It frightened me.
Was it the tan one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like open, like at the bottom, and I was like, "Oh, are your bits protected?"
She probably is though, because she's on stage with the leotards.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to think about these things, but I worry about every single person. Like every single time somebody's on stage and they got a teeny tiny little outfit. We're going to tell you at the end about our concert that we went to. When they bend down, I'm like, is your things, as all of your bits and baubles covered properly and sealed?
Sealed.
Because things can shift.
That is true.
And I just think of my personal life, and sometimes, things, you're like, I saw so-and-so's left side of their behind. Sounds terrifying. Okay. So I was worried about that because it just seemed very open at the bottom. And I was like, oh, you're wearing a full panty. You've got a good granny panty underneath.
Yes. And it's probably tan. So then it just looks like one.
Right. Right. They're thinking of this.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Girls don't wear slips anymore, except for dresses. Cynthia Erivo was in that thing. She's singing some song, and she's literally got a thing I used to wear under my dresses for church. I was like, is that her dress?
Yes, it's a slip dress.
She's worn one. That's what she says. But she wore a brassiere.
Well,
well, the itty bitty titty committee can do the no brassieres.
Yes.
And the rest of us,
well endowed.
Over the shoulder, boulder holder, please.
Yes, something to hold it in.
Something that is holding on.
Yes.
Everybody put a hand in. Okay. We've gotten off track. What else you got for the tea? Anything?
Other than
We're going to talk about the Tonys?
Yeah, other than the Tonys. That's my last thing.
Okay. we're going to collectively talk about the Tonys.
Okay, that's fine.
I know nothing that happened.
Yes.
No,
You
I
know
know
who hosted it.
Cynthia Erivo hosted it.
Yes.
And she made the people in the audience sing. I saw that. That was incredible.
Pass the mic.
And then what's his face jumped on Keanu Reeves' chair.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, got on his chair, reached down, grabbed a whole.
Oh no, I did see that.
A whole pectoral boopy. I was like, this is the stuff that dreams are made of. If only that were Harry Styles and I was standing on the chair. Just kidding. I would never do that without consent. They probably got consent.
They probably did.
Surely they got consent.
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
They're on camera. Yeah. They wouldn't do that.
Hopefully not.
They're all.
Keanu Reeves has a good sense of humor. I can tell.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. Okay, what else happened? What's her face?
Nicole Scherzinger. Yes, best actress in a musical this year.
What's
Sunset Boulevard?
What is that about?
I don't know the synopsis, but I have seen pictures of her like bloody in a dress and stuff. So I don't know.
Oh, so she killed somebody? She was like la la la.
I don't know if it's Heather vibe. But I don't know. She looked amazing.
Okay, she did. She is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Have you seen the thing that she does where she, like, with her legs or something, did like a bow and arrow thing or something?
No.
Something crazy with a bow and arrow. I don't know if she did it with her arms or her leg or something bananas.
Wow.
With a bow and arrow.
Okay.
I was like,
some
you
archery
cannot be.
skills.
Yeah, you cannot be that beautiful and sing. Stop. But yeah.
Okay, and then Darren Criss is who won the best actor in a musical.
He is adorable.
Yes. Ever since Glee.
Yeah, he really makes me feel good.
That was my introduction to him.
I did listen to him interview Cole Escola.
Okay.
That's the Mary Todd.
Yes.
Which
person. I think they also won. I don't remember what category, but I think they also won too.
And it was a little catty. Like, not bad.
Like Darren?
Both of them. Well, really more Darren than Cole. It was like, oh, how did you feel about going from off-Broadway because you were so successful there and then taking it to on-Broadway? I mean, were you nervous that it wouldn't translate? And I was like, what did you say? It was a little funny.
There was a little
It was a little undercurrent.
Oh no.
And I didn't get mean fun. But
I mean, it is theater, so all the drama.
I was like, I need to watch this whole thing. This is incredible. It was really kind of funny. Okay. But I mean, he did. I still like him. I don't say that for shade, but go back and watch it and tell me your opinion.
Yeah, see what you think. Well, I was excited anytime Cynthia Erivo sang. Obviously, she could sing whatever.
Yeah.
All you need is a song. I love that she made it her own, and like the whole funny part about it being like, oh, we need this, and oh, have you thought about pyrotechnics, or oh, have you thought about dancing and all the dance numbers and all this, that, and the other. And then she's basically like, no, all you need is a song. And then everybody's singing in the choir, people coming from the audience. And then she sang it down with what's the song that they rewrote at the end? And I'm telling you, in that purple number.
So fun.
It was low-key giving Yzma a little bit, but in the most fabulous way.
Giving what?
Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove.
Guys,
sorry.
I'm not this cartoon person. For those of you that are relating, please, I need more comments. I know you guys are doing your best, but once this starts, more people, I just really am waiting for the comments because there's going to be two sides to the people who listen to this. The people who go, I know exactly what she's talking about. And the people that are with me, wait, what did she say? What is she, who?
Yes.
But thank you for telling us. Okay. There's going to be a lot of people that are like, Heather, why don't you know? I'm sorry. I don't. I can't know everything. All right. So I think that's it for Cue the Rewind.
Cue the Rewind.
Oh, the one last thing.
What?
It's fine.
Okay. Maybe
you're
it's
probably still there. We're going to hope you're still there.
Okay.
Because you were still there last time.
That is true.
So yay.
We can
Dua Lipa and Callum Turner got engaged this week.
Yes.
We forgot to mention that. So that's happy news. We always love some happy news.
Yes.
This has been like a very cute couple. And she said, I saw something today where she was like, it's just so nice to be with somebody who knows you well. Ugh, don't we all want that? Somebody send me a hug. And then the last thing, sad news, Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys passed away.
Yes.
Last week at age 82. Life well lived. Lots of beautiful and amazing music. Somebody was saying, I watched somebody doing some rendition of one of their songs and how many different chords were in it.
Mm.
And it was, or key changes. I mean, I don't know key changes, but chord changes, probably a bunch. Anyway, it was crazy. So amazing songwriter. So rest in peace, Brian Wilson. But that's all we have for Cue the Rewind. Next up is Bangers and Mash.
Yes, which is what we like, what we don't like. The albums.
Yeah,
the
I
music.
really feel like it's going to be like who released an album or who released a single that was highly anticipated, and we're going to give our hot take.
Yes. Is it a banger or is it mash?
Right. You know, like mash it up and put it in the trash. Is it a banger because it's so good, or is it mashed potatoes? Mashed potatoes are really good.
Mashed potatoes are very good.
No, not mashed potatoes. Is it like mashed peas? And Harry Styles, if you like mashed peas, stop. Oh my God. You like a pea too much.
So do you have anything for bangers and mash?
Okay, so I was going to mention Addison Rae had her album come out last week, and I listened to it a little bit today. I don't know if that's my vibe.
Okay.
But my daughter, who's 25, was mentioning it, and she's really liking her right now. So I'm going to give her a shout out. She has an album. I don't know what it's called because I didn't write it down. Callum Hood, who is from 5 Sauce, 5 Seconds of Summer. This is the band that I made fun of when Ava was a kid because I thought it was so ridiculous that there was a band that was an entire sentence.
Right.
Or fragments. But now that you can call them 5 Sauce, that's cool. But for older people, that might confuse you and make you think that you're saying 5 and then sauce, SAUCE, but it's just SOS. So it could be 5 SOS, but people say 5 Sauce. So anyway, he is from that band. He's Australian. He just had an album come out today, and it's called Order Chaos Order, I think.
Okay.
And his new song, Sunsetter, pretty sure that's what it's called. Also didn't write it down. And I do really like the song. So I think it's always like it's a risky thing leaving a band and trying the thing. Yeah. But if you're dedicated and you really want to do it, you've got to. I'd be sad if you didn't, honestly. So that's my shout out. Do you have any new song, new nothing?
Okay. Nothing to mention this week.
All right.
For Bangers and Mash.
All right. Up from Bangers and Mash. Oh God, what comes up from after Bangers and Mash?
Are we back to? Are we at Backtrack now? Or do we have something else before Backtrack?
Backtrack seems right.
Of course, I didn't write the other ones that are not in there that I don't have anything for.
That seems right. We've got Cue the Rewind, Bangers and Mash, Backtrack, Playlisted.
Okay.
Felt That in My Bridges in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Felt That in My Bridges before Playlisted.
Okay.
Backtrack is next up.
Okie doke.
What do you got?
For my Backtrack?
Yeah.
You already know what it is. But I wanted to do it because to show another angle of my music rearing. Which is
music rearing. Tell us about your music rearing.
Celine Dion. The way it is.
Because that's the way it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had like 2 of her CDs that I played to the ground.
Is that the one where she had the really short hair? With the blonde in it?
I can't remember if it's that one or if it's the sepia toned one.
Oh yeah. Those 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my sister Suzanne had those. I didn't purchase Celine Dion. I think that by the time Celine Dion started doing all of her stuff and she was really like, doing her thing, I was just like past the point of wanting someone who sang so powerfully because I felt like I couldn't sing along.
Gotcha.
I did that when I was little. My equivalent to your Celine Dion is Sandy Patty.
Okay.
More Than Wonderful.
That's your backtrack?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just came up with that on the fly. That's how you do that. Sandy Patty, More Than Wonderful with Lauren L. Harris. For those of you who have listened to my episode of 3 Degrees where I talk about my musical background, Sandy is in that. Salty Sandy and Ludacris.
You know, we sang that together, right? Do you remember that?
Where?
On an Instagram Live.
More Than Wonderful? If I'm telling you, if I had the piano right now, we'd be doing it. We'd be doing it. It's coming up soon. Really do think I was going to say if we had time tonight, but we're going to be up till all hours of the night, giving you guys something fun to do on a Saturday. You're welcome. We're at the ball field.
Yes. And we listen to you.
We do listen to you. There's a question at the end that is from one of our listeners. Shout out. But you have to wait till the end for us to tell you who it is and what the question was.
True.
But, okay, that's it for Backtrack.
Okay.
Up, Felt Under My Bridge.
Okay.
You don't have anything,
but
I do. Yes. Okay. You know how I was telling you earlier that we have a song for all the stuff that's happening right now, people getting deported and the immigrants and, just a really shitty time for humanity right now. Okay. The song that you need to cry to, the song that you need is called Jesus and John Wayne. The artist is called Googly Eyes. I don't agree with this naming of herself. But Googly Eyes is what it's called.
Yep.
The artist, Jesus and John Wayne. You will listen to it, and then you'll get to the second little part, and then your heart will fall out of your chest. It will roll around on the floor. You'll have to chase after it while you're sobbing, crying. And then you'll listen to the end of it, and you'll have that. When you listen to something, and it like makes your throat hurt and your heart hurt, but as your eyes are crying, they feel hot and better? That's how this makes me feel.
Really trying to follow that.
You're like,
it's a lot happening.
Okay, that's what it makes me feel like. My throat is like almost hurting.
Okay.
And my heart is aching.
Okay.
And then the tears are hot. But the crying feels good.
It's like a release or something.
Yes, like it's been welling up in me. Like every time I've come across there's videos and there's sounds and all the stuff that's happening right now, that the second that I hear it, it like closes my throat. And I just want to start bawling. Which isn't always it's not always a good time to do that. It's not always appropriate to just have a full on breakdown. But this is the song for Felt That in My Bridge. Felt That in My Bridge is our emo song, our emo bridge, something that made us cry. That may be me every week and not Ayana as often, unless the groundhogs write another song. The hedgehogs. I don't know why every time it's a groundhog.
No, they were groundhogs.
Oh, not a hedgehog. The hedgehogs are cuter though. Have you seen a hedgehog? They're so cute. You seen a hedgehog?
Yes, they're very pokey though. I wish they weren't so pokey.
I think my niece, did she have a hedgehog or she wanted a hedgehog? I don't know. Maybe she wanted one. Okay, so that's Felt That in My Bridge. You need to weep. You should be weeping. If you want to weep. If you don't want to weep, well, just listen to it. Because, it's very powerful. Really powerful. And it's been a song that has been in the process of coming out and just now came out. And what they added was they added additional artists and I think probably kind of their bridge was kind of attached to what's going on right now. But like, if you think of the what is it called? Is it called the Beatitudes? Blessed are the peacemakers. What's the rest of it?
I don't know the order.
But what?
Blessed are the meek.
Yes, blessed are the meek.
Blessed are what's the one where they're
pure in heart,
grieving too. Yeah.
Anyway, there's a lot of. Are they called the Beatitudes? Okay, so if you look up the Beatitudes, we're not like trying to send you to church or anything, but it will explain. If you don't understand what the reference is, go look up the Beatitudes in the Bible, and it'll kind of explain that bridge. Anyway, heart-wrenching. Okay, felt it on my bridge. Playlisted.
I've got a few this week.
Okay, yay!
So today I added the entire Jonas Brothers live album.
Was it so good?
Yes.
Did it make you cry?
It made me want to go back.
Oh,
it literally felt and they obviously they have so much music that they shoved into basically their era's tour as well. But like, yeah, so much. And then also, I love a live album because it's
Louis
like
Tomlinson's live album. I was like, I'm there.
yes,
I'm there.
yes, it's a completely different vibe than regular studio albums, and you get to hear them talking, and you get to hear their little ad lib thingies that they add that are separate, that you're like, ooh, they did this or whatever.
It's gonna make me cry. Where's our Love on Tour one?
Oh yes, please.
Come on, Harry, please. You can give us something. Take your earplugs out and do something. We love you. Oh God. Oh, that's so great. Okay, I kind of want to listen to it just so I can see what your vibe is.
Okay.
Anna's a Jonas Brothers fan. They don't have a name. Don't worry about it. She's just a Jonas Brothers fan.
I mean, but she low-key has me feeling like I need to switch allegiances as well. Because I've always been a Nick girl. But then she mentioned Joe the other day. I don't know. I don't know if I can switch over.
I don't think you have to switch over. You could just add.
But they're all in the group. So then I would just leave Kevin out? I'm just going to be a Nick and a Joe girl?
Listen, I left 3 of the One Direction folks out of my party. It's only 2 of them that have made it to my birthday party list.
Okay, so maybe.
We're going to have a pillow fight. It's going to be fun. Okay. That sounds good. What else? The whole album.
Yes.
82 songs.
Yes, the whole album too, because then it also flows and you can hear the applause and the screaming.
Oh, that sounds so fun. They do sing well.
Yes.
They do sing well.
And I was amazed. I mean, music doesn't leave you, obviously, but I was amazed at how many songs. I was like, oh, wow. They're like, you sing. And I was like, oh, I know that whole phrase.
Oh, that's
I'm
so
kind of
happy.
glad I didn't go to the last tour.
I know. I remember you talking about it.
But I know people are going
missing it.
But people are going crazy though now because apparently they cut back some of their dates. They made some kind of change and people were like, no, I had floor seats and now I have to go back and do all of the craziness and wait tickets and stuff.
Ticketmaster hell.
Woo!
It's rough.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole album.
All right, I've got another song. Apparently very much in my feels this week. That's gonna be probably a lot. I do a lot of feelings. There's another song called Tragic Comedy by Jacob Lee. I don't say it's emo. That's what I'm gonna say. I was gonna say it's dark, but it's not. It has it's a heavy subject. But I think probably relatable to a lot of people, and I just really loved it. I found this artist sometime last year with some other songs that they did, and just recently found this new one, Tragic Comedy, Jacob Lee, and yeah, it's really good. We're gonna put it on the playlist. Did we tell you that we have a playlist? What is it called?
B-side Deep Dive.
Yes, the B-side Deep Dive on the Spotify.
Yes.
You got to check it out. It's linked in the description, and also you can go search Proper Fangirl, find me as a user, find my playlist. Don't steal them all, but they're all good. But yeah, anything that we mention, pretty much we are going to put on this playlist. The goal is to eventually be able to play you some of these like these other people do, but we just haven't figured it out yet because we ain't got all the equipment. Right now we're an ironing board, 5 books, 3 lights, 2 cameras, and a little sweaty 2 girls with a hair bow.
With some notes.
That are scattered about. Okay.
Right.
Not in order, not neatly written.
Nope. Because
haphazard and right at the last second. We're trying to keep up. It's like I have to figure out, where do I carry the notebook? I have to have it in the car. I have to have it in my office at home. I have to have it in my office at work. I have to have it upstairs and downstairs because I'm suddenly scrolling and I see something. It's happening all the time. She's great because she puts it in her phone. But then I said, oh, we need your phone to record.
So then I had
And then she was like, oh, shit. And then we were supposed to cop, it's the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's not your problem.
We'll get it down though, and then it'll be like, wow.
But then we'll have to find some other way to be interesting, because this is half the fucking fun.
We'll be able to be more. We'll be able to be more all over the place and stuff.
Right. We'll just come up with other things to talk about.
Yeah. We'll just add.
We'll just be like, guess what happened on The Voice? Guys, did you guys watch this new show called? What did I say I was watching today? The Man in Full or something like that. Ooh, super creepy. But it was really good. Directed by Regina King. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who
and story or written by David E. Kelly. David E. Kelly did Ally McBeal and some other really big shows that I can't think of the names because I'm not a big TV buff. That's not important. Okay. What else do you have for playlisted?
I got a song by Kehlani called Folded. I do like Kehlani a lot.
She'll get some vibes for her, like her style. She's gonna be like, look, pull some stuff from here. She could pull off some Kehlani vibes. What's the song called?
It's called Folded.
Okay.
Apparently, we the fans have made it spicier than she originally intended.
Oh.
So we just took it to another level.
As you always should.
Because she was just talking about clothes.
Like, what's a line in it? It took too spicy.
Okay, well, I'll let your body decide if you're doing it for me. I'll let this body decide if you're doing it for me or something. Anyways, she talks about folded clothes and coming to pick them up. The clothes will be folded for them.
Oh.
But the audience took it to a spicier level.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is that it for playlisted?
Yep, I don't have anything else for playlisted. I don't think I added it. I did add one other song. Stay. Sometimes they don't stay.
That's okay.
If I go to it and I'm really enjoying it, that it stays. Then sometimes I go back to it and I'm like, I did like that song, but it can't stay there. I could go to the plan that you have, which is I like it, and it's like, and then the obsessed goes to another one. But no, that's not how I work.
That's fine.
Okay, what is after playlisted?
Are we here?
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I'm going to sing this every time we do this segment because I can't wait to get on the road again. And I'm feeling fine.
Oh, key change.
Had to do a little key change in mine. I didn't write anybody down that's going on the tour, but I'm still glad to be going on the road again.
Okay, well, I got 3 people.
Okay, good.
Tanner Adele, she's going on tour. I forgot to write down when she's going on tour and what her tour is called.
Fired. What can you do?
But she's so cute now. She's got a blonde.
I don't even know who that is.
Tanner Adele?
Isn't that terrible?
Oh,
what is happening?
She was on Beyonce's cup when she did Blackbird. She was one of the artists who was featured on that song. You have heard it. You cried.
I did.
Yes, you told me that. You do remember. It's there. It's just hidden. It's hidden away. Tanner Adele. She's a black country artist. She's got right now. She's got
I'm gonna have to listen to that tonight.
Mullet.
Oh, fun.
Blonde vibe going. And she cut it herself.
Okay, let's stop doing that on TikTok.
She does her own.
That hurts my feelings more than anything else on TikTok. Is the people that are pulling their ponytail right here and they're chopping it off and they're like, oh, I look weird. Yeah, well, you did a weird thing to your hair. Do you not care about your hair? It's you should immediately be admitted somewhere if you do that to your hair. Stop that. There's one thing with whittling on your bangs. Yeah. Or pulling, whatever. But pulling it straight, and you think that when this comes out and down, that's gonna look. Stop.
And it's always real awkward too. It just boings out, and then it's not laying
and
right.
It's always the people whose hair is so stick straight. It's not even funny.
Oh no!
And then you cry. And stop. You're gonna cry. You're cutting your hair. Just a little PSA. Lord mercy. Stop. But she probably did a good job.
Yeah, it looks nice. Hers looks nice.
Hers is fine. She know how to whittle. Yes. Some people are allowed, but if you start putting ponytails and cutting straight across with a pair of utility scissors.
Not even hair scissors.
No. whacking at it,
messing up
ripping it and pulling it. I'm just like, oh my Lord. Okay.
But anyway, she's pretty she's pretty nifty though. Nifty? I can't think of the word. But anyways,
nifty.
She does her own, like, what's it called too? Her own outfits.
She's her own costume designer.
She does some of her costumes and stuff.
I love that.
She kind of DIYs a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
But anyways, so Tanner Adele, and we also got Jessie J's tour that's coming out. She's starting in November, the No Secrets tour.
Okay.
Which I hope all goes well with. I mean, obviously we don't know details of her treatment and all that, but
oh right, she got diagnosed with breast cancer.
Yeah. So hope all that goes well. And
I think she got it really early stages. So hopefully, yeah. Well, that's fine.
And then Leon Thomas is going on tour, and his tour is called Mutts Don't Heal, which is related to his album, which he won for, was it Best New Artist for the BET Awards. And Leon Thomas did Honeymoon Avenue for Ariana Grande and Snooze for SZA. He's written on a bunch of different stuff.
Wow, okay.
And then now this is his stuff coming out. But yeah, that's who I have for On the Road Again.
On the Road Again. It should make sense why it's called that thing. I'm not gonna sing it again. My mother used to sing it every single time we would go to head to Florida to see my grandmother who lived in Orange Park, Florida, in Jacksonville, Florida. God rest grandmother. She's no longer with us, but she was a hoot and a half. And we used to go stay in her condo in Jacksonville in Orange Park, and they had a pool, and we could walk to the pool and go by ourselves, and it was so great. That was our vacation. But she'd sing it before we got in the car. 5.5 hours to Jacksonville, Florida. All right. Last but not least, and really most importantly, we're about to get into it. The wrap up. Okay? The wrap up is the wrap up for us. What is happening next week? What has happened this week? What is important that we talk about this week is what happened to us.
It did happen to us.
2 things happened to us. Number 1 was glorious.
Yes, on a Tuesday.
We saw
Rachel Chinouriri. And she was fabulous.
She was the cutest. Like if I am any kind of, she was 12 times this of cuteness and adorable. She had little sparkly clips in her hair to the side. She had on like a double layered skirt that was like
watermelon vibes.
Yes, pink and green. Yeah. And then she had this. It was like a hanky kind of was it sparkly?
Yeah,
black sparkle top, like hanky. Yeah. Just holding on to some real live tatas. And just tied with a string in the back. So we need to know, was that cakes?
Yes. What are you using?
What kind of tape was that? What was going on? Because she danced with confidence.
Yes. The security.
Great. We're not going to do it to you. We could. But even this brassiere ain't holding it like that tape was. I'm just telling you.
But so fabulous.
She was delightful. The way that she talked to the audience. The way that she hyped us up. Her energy. Her singing. Like, it was so good.
And it was the last
show of her American tour. U.S. tour. North American tour.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to come to me eventually.
Which that was exciting too.
Yeah. And the opener was also really good. And I can't remember what her name was, but she was really good.
Yeah, I don't remember at the moment either.
Yeah.
She did come back in and sing on the song that she did with Cat Burns.
Yes. I
Even?
like Cat Burns. Maybe.
I think it's Even. But yeah. Amazing.
So that was really good. So that was the good.
On Tuesday.
That happened to us.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if you guys remember last week. We talked about, this is Ayana's idea. Okay? I'm blaming this entirely on her. She was like, "Oh, do you want to go see the Miley Cyrus movie?" Okay? Now, for those of you that went and saw the Taylor Swift movie.
Yeah, concert film. Yeah.
Concert film, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is what we were anticipating.
Yes, we were anticipating that.
Okay?
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. To change, whoop, whoop, way up high, down below, all the things.
Yes.
First of all, who goes to the movies on time if you don't want to sit through 20 to 30 minutes of
previews? Yes.
We don't do that. We know.
Yes.
Everybody knows. You're just going to sit through these bullshit previews. I don't even know if I'm going to like this. I don't know what the previews are going to be.
No.
Before a Miley Cyrus thing.
Yes, or how many times you're going to see that AMC commercial.
Oh my God, with Nicole Kidman. In a sparkly...
We all know.
Cinema is so powerful and wonderful. Thank you. Everything about it is so creepy. Whoever made that, stop. God, get a comedian, come out there and then make them laugh, do something fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we tried to avoid that.
Yes.
What were we? Maybe 15 minutes.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, because I got pretzels and
a drink.
And a big old drink. I got myself a half gallon of vanilla Coke Zero.
But they might as well be that big for the prices.
Yeah, it was $18 for those two things. Anyway.
But anyways, yes.
So we have 15 minutes late. We get in there. It's already happening. It's already started. There's Miley on the screen writhing about.
And who starts on time for anything, honestly?
Right.
Concerts don't start on time. They don't start at the top of the hour. When the headliner comes on, it's like 3 after or 4 after.
Something. So it had already started. So I don't know how much we missed.
At least 3 songs.
Probably. She's in feathers. At some point I thought it was like leg hair, but it was like feathers off of her bodysuit.
Was that the clear one?
Yes, and the one that came over her. Okay, I am just going to say this. Things that come, unless you're Cynthia Erivo.
Okay.
Which she doesn't have eyebrows and she has no hair.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Magical, beautiful, wouldn't change anything about her. When I saw her recently in an episode of Poker Face, I think is what the show is called, with the lady from Orange is the New Black. I can't remember her name right now. But anyway, she was on an episode of that and she played like 6 different characters.
Oh, wow.
And her hair was all different. And I was like, wow, that's really weird to see her with so many different, but it was super cool.
Okay.
I'll have to make sure I show it to you. But anyway, I think that's called Poker Face. And I can't remember the girl's name. She's a redhead. And she's probably a little younger than I am. But she's super cool. Anyway, she's doing this Paramount Plus Prime show. I don't know. Anywho, not important. When you do a net over the head, it's just your head down to your neck, and it's attached to the body, and it's attached to the arms, attached to the legs, and then you're covered in feathers and sequins. Yeah. Okay. First of all, let's say the positives.
Okay.
I'll let you go with one first.
She had features.
Oh, yeah. She had features.
She had some features.
Naomi Campbell.
And then a really cool guitarist who I can't remember their name.
That person.
Why can't I remember her name? Well, y'all can tell me who it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, she had features.
She has been doing her Pilates. And the body is banging. The body looks healthy and fit. Wow.
Yes.
What a great memory to have of how well fit you were in 2025.
Yep. Capture the moment.
Right.
Yes. She also gave visuals for every single song.
Right.
Which is good because she wanted to do this and she wasn't doing the tour. So she gave visuals for every song and even some interludes. It was really artsy. Can we get into the...
Okay, yeah, it was like one music video after the other, and I'm not sexually attracted to her, so it was a little lost on me as an audience member. It was a lot of touching of the body and the dropping down and rolling. She got on Hollywood Boulevard on Arnold Schwarzenegger's Star and laid down
on the ground.
Did they clean that?
On the cement?
Did they bleach it?
Did they power wash it? Her hair was in it.
She laid her face on it.
Oh.
I think her partner was in it at some point. They got to make out.
Yes.
and hug each
And
other.
had a very loving,
And a loving embrace.
Moment. Yes.
And that was,
so there was some
that's
love.
a moment you want to, you want to have that, like a home movie for the world that you can share.
The last costume.
Oh, it was, if you take a bird in a plane and
A bird in a plane.
if you took Big Bird and a leopard
And a parrot.
And you made it red and spotted.
And sequins.
It was horrible.
It was a lot.
It was.
And that was during the credits part.
That was the credits. So don't stay for the credits.
It was a little distracting.
Or do stay for the credits. I don't know.
Guys, it wasn't what we were anticipating.
That was, I feel like that's the main thing. Had I known that I was going to spend $19 to watch a 50 minutes music video, then I would have been like, hopefully this will come out on Prime later and we'll just have it on the background. Like somebody said, this would be great playing during a party that you're having at a house, a house party. You just have it on and there's hot Miley Cyrus and you think, cool, that's cool. I hated it.
I wanted more.
I wanted to leave, to be honest. I felt robbed, honestly. Beautiful Miley Cyrus, beautiful woman. Some of the costumes were great. Easy Lover, the song that we talked about.
Yes.
Outfits in that.
Yes.
Killer outfits.
And actually like that song as well.
Yes. That may be the only song that I personally like. Yeah.
She did the...
Right.
And then she taught Jimmy Fallon how to do that.
Did she?
On the Tonight Show. Yeah.
And then there was another one she did where she had who did I just say? The model. Naomi Campbell. And there's one other person where they were talking in the music video. Also strange. But there's an outfit in that.
Yes.
Love that outfit. That's it. Yeah. That happened to us and we did have to come down from that.
On a Thursday.
So we had to go to the local tavern, have a little snacky poo, calm us down a bit because it was really a little jarring. And then we went to the Target.
Yes. And it rained.
Cleansed our souls.
We've been getting a lot of rain.
Yeah, it's muddy waters here in Georgia. So
we're ready for the question.
Oh, right. This is the very, very end. Oh, we've hit an hour today.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, we be chatting. Melissa Walden gave us has this been here the whole time?
It just did that when the camera switched. It moved back.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Super love it.
All the things, because we can also see your phone there, too.
Perfect. I love it. Anna's phone, ring light, my phone. Okay. Now that we've cleared that up. Melissa asked if we had a theme song for our lives, what would it be? Now, I want you to understand the personality difference between Anna and I. When someone asks me a very large question, I immediately have an answer.
Yes.
Immediately. I thought of something. It just, I'm not going to take a whole lot of time thinking about it. I feel like it muddles and then I'm not sure. It makes me less sure of my answer.
Questioning.
And then Anna's like, I have some questions.
Yes.
Before I answer this question.
More parameters.
Yeah, I can't just be like, well, what if this? She's like, well, I don't know. Is it this? Is it that? Is it? I'm like, just answer the hypothetical question. Well, it depends. So we are very different. So when I told her hours before we did this, earlier this evening, she was like, what?
We'll tell them the question and then they'll be like, they'll understand. Well,
I did.
Some might understand.
I did. The theme song for your life. Yeah, I know. For those of you that are like Ayana, you're like, yeah, how the hell do you do that?
A theme song? For your
she
whole
said,
life?
For my whole life? She's like, it doesn't exist. I'm like, I think it does.
It hasn't been written.
She's like, I haven't written it yet. She didn't say she hadn't written it, but that's what I got.
Yeah, I was thinking about writing it.
But you're good.
That is true. Which that would be all over the place though. That's why it was so hard though, because my life is not singular. It's
Multifaceted.
woven layers of
Hers is an 82 Pinterest board situation. Mine's like one, and the category is everything. Where is it? Scroll. And she was like, ding, 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 ding. Which category? Okay, this one. Do you want this one? This one? This one? This one? This one? This one?
Yes.
Okay, and out of this category, there's a lot of subcategories.
Yes.
Okay.
Shall I say mine first?
I think you should.
Okay, it's Something to Shout About, which David Foster co-wrote.
Okay.
He co-wrote on the song, and it's from the Betty Boop musical, which obviously a musical song is going to be about my life if I have to choose one. And then Catherine McPhee is who sings on it. Catherine McPhee's voice is ridiculous.
She's incredible.
So yes.
Okay, what's the song about? Explain the song and
wanting something to shout about.
It's like pulling teeth. That's all she wants to tell you.
That's what it's about.
She just wants something to shout about.
Wanting something to shout about, yes, over your whole life. Like whatever the thing is. Because like we were talking about dreams. So like that. Or like a partner that makes you shout about things. Or basically like joy in your life.
Okay. Something to be excited about.
Something to make you go, wow. She says that in the song.
Okay.
A journey. It's also a song about a journey. Because the musical, she's like going to New York. And it's all about new friends, relationships, career, all the things. So I felt like that kind of encompassed as much as I could.
I think that's really good. I think that's impressive, especially after our conversation last night.
I thought it was going to take
What is your dream? I don't know.
I don't know.
There is no dream. There's 8,000 dreams. It's a revolving door of dreams. But that's a good way to say that. I feel like that is great. Really, going back to what we were talking about yesterday, we get into some deep stuff, guys.
We do.
Like, if you're not prepared for deep, I mean, you're at the wrong place. Okay. Mine, for one musical of all time. Of course, mine's a musical as well.
It is?
Of course it is. Maybe I should give you the musical and see if you could guess.
Oh, gosh. Okay. I can try.
I think you might be able to guess.
If I can remember the titles of things.
Oh. The Sound of Music.
Give me a second. I'm seeing her with her. I Have Confidence.
Yes.
I had to remember what the title was.
Okay. I have confidence, not because I have confidence, but she's hyping herself up to do a hard thing. Like, she doesn't know what to anticipate. She doesn't, but whatever is coming, she's in. She's ready. She knows the kids are going to test her, and she doesn't know. She doesn't know, but she's got confidence and sunshine, and she's. I can do it.
Yeah,
I can do it.
Makes sense. I like it,
and that is me. Whatever is, that it was the song I played when I went back to school. When I was after my last relationship, I went back to school. And on my very first day, I played it at the top volume in my room, and came downstairs to my mother, and I was like, "I'm ready. Let's do it." Anyway, all right.
We like this question.
Yes, I like the question at the end. I think it's kind of a fun thing for us to add on. We don't have anything kind of crazy happening this weekend. All stars for the baby boy. And keep making podcast content. Master Muse has got a new episode coming out on Monday. I do think that we have made the decision that this podcast will come out on Saturdays. For those of you, I love how I made that 2 words. Saturday, we had you guys vote.
Yes.
So we're hoping that this is the day that you really love. We're not going to let you vote again. You got one chance, and one chance only. So we're going to try to do it like middle of the day. So it'll be in the morning time if you're on the West Coast. It'll be middle of the day on the East Coast. It'll be tea time if you're in the UK. And the rest of the world Well, you may be well into Sunday. I have no
A
idea.
little later.
Maybe it'll be late night. Something for you to watch after you've had a couple of bevies. Yeah. Staying in bed. Like, give me something. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the B-Side. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
All right.